was her untouchable to Christmas, she'd sort of thrown Dave on inadvertently under the bus.
Yeah.
But then Bailey was being kind of like a bad loser and was going, "Oh, I want to walk if I'm not, I want to leave now." And Davon was going, "No, you get your head back in the game. You get your head on. We need to play for this veto." And Davon was like giving her a pep talk.
I do feel like out of them two, Davon is the more level-headed person when it comes to the game.
Yeah.
I don't think Bailey's particularly good at this game. No. I think she is a bit emotional for it.
I don't think Davon's very good at it either.
I think she's got more of a picture than Bailey. I think Bailey thinks she knows what she's doing, but Davon's actually better at sort of sitting back a bit.
I think Davon's a bit more mature, and I like Davon better, so I was so happy when she stayed.
Oh, I knew Davon was going to stay, didn't you?
I was so happy. No, I didn't know.
I just had a feeling, because I just think, like, Bailey is a little bit more volatile, so for the other housemates, it's probably better to have Davon around, I think.
Yeah, easier life.
Yeah.
So Day gave her a good talking to. She said, "I can't have you talking like that." And then Day said to Bailey, "No one in this house has ever had me like that." And I thought, what about Jason Roy? Jason Roy and Davon used to be a very tight pair. I didn't like that erasure of Jason Roy from history. Although he wasn't a great game player either. Great at smoking fags though. So then Bailey went to talk to Christmas, and Christmas was crying. And Bailey said, "You don't get to be the one who cries," but she said that in the DR, not to Christmas.
Oh, did she? I thought she said it to her.
I don't think she did.
Maybe not. But she said, I should be the one crying. And she said, Christmas is an unwrapped present. There's been a lot of Christmas jokes going around.
Jokes. Now, what did Christmas offer to Bailey as a peace offering? Do you know? What liquid cure did she offer for Bailey's blues?
She was going to rub her in some kind of ointment. For her muscles?
The anti-nomination ointment.
I don't know, what was it?
No, she offered her some hard kombucha. Do you know what that is?
Kombucha is a fermented...
How do you know this?
Why wouldn't I know what kombucha is?
I didn't know what it was. I never heard of it.
Basically, it's like you have this thing called a scabies, I think.
Yeah.
And it's like a big old jelly thing. And you like put it in a jar.
Scabies.
I think it's called SCOBY.
Yeah.
Scabies
is like when your skin all flakes.
I think it's a SCOBY. And it's like it looks like a jellyfish basically. And you put like, I think vinegar in it or something.
Ugh.
And like it's cabbage or something.
Ugh. Yeah, apparently it's fermented tea with alcohol.
Oh, fermented tea. Yeah, not cabbage. That's kimchi. Kombucha. Yeah, it's fermented tea. So like it eventually becomes like alcoholic from the fermentation. I think. But I don't think it's proper. I don't think it gets you drunk.
It is with alcohol. Hard. That's the hard.
Oh, the
kombucha.
hard one.
Yeah. So that's what they shared.
It's very vinegary.
Oh.
It's good for your digestive system because it has got probiotics in it, I think.
It looked absolutely gross. And then later on...
Did you see it in the show?
Yeah, they were drinking it.
Did she have like a little jar?
Yeah, because she was in the HH room. It was in a can.
Okay.
And then I was asking Laurie and Rowan, I said, "What the fuck is this? I never heard of this." Later that day, Facebook advertised that same shit to me.
Everything.
That was a WhatsApp conversation. That is not okay.
Oh, WhatsApp's encrypted. That shouldn't be...
That is...
I think it knows what you type into your phone, maybe.
Facebook owns fucking WhatsApp.
Of course it does.
Don't you think that is shady?
Well, I'll tell you what's more shady. The fact that Spotify are giving out Google Nests.
Oh, that is shady.
Did you get yours?
No, I don't want that thing in my house.
Well, I've got mine. It's down here by the sofa, but I turn it off because it will be listening to you all the time.
I know it will. I'm not having that thing in my house. It'd be a microchip in your thing next.
What, my head?
Yeah, head, arm, wherever.
I don't know why I've got this Nest. Now I've got it.
Because that's why they're giving them away, so you can spy on yourself, you fool.
You can spy on yourself.
Yeah, no, they
can spy on you.
Yeah, but you're so stupid. You're letting it into your house.
I know, but
don't let it in.
It's off.
What's the point in having it then? Sell it.
I should have sold it.
Sell it.
I shouldn't have opened it.
Get it out. Get it out. Get it out of the house. Quick, let's
burn all your Google
Nest. Let's throw it off the balcony right now.
It's a good speaker though. I'll give it that.
Oh, okay. Can you just switch the spying part off?
Yeah, you can turn the mic off.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So, Bailey said, "I was never going to come for you. You're not a threat to my game." I think she is a threat to your game because she's put you on the block.
Which one? Christmas?
Yeah. You can't say you're not a threat to my game when someone's put you on the block.
I suppose perhaps she meant prior.
Previously. Previously. Danny and Nicole were talking today. Day told Danny her source for people coming after her was Tyler. But she said, "Don't say anything." Danny said she wants to backdoor
And Nicole
Tyler.
left as well was part
Oh
of that
yeah,
conversation.
she was sat there and all. Danny wants to backdoor Tyler, but Nicole doesn't, as it affects her game. My game affects my game.
Yeah, I've said Nicole isn't bothered because of a
My
commitment
game.
to a final two.
My game. And then Danny then went off to Christmas after she promised Dave on she wouldn't say anything. Well,
I said that Danny seems to be over the committee at this point. To me.
yeah.
And she told Christmas that Tyler is trying to pit the girls against one another. Why?
Because Danny wants Tyler out. Tyler wants Danny out, and Danny wants Tyler out.
But they're in an alliance.
I
so
know,
I don't
but they're
understand it.
like. What did Danny say? She said she wanted to break up. She didn't want to break up the band. She just wanted Tyler out of the band. They're playing. I'd say a
like sugar
similar.
babes.
They're playing a similar sort of game, but they can see it in each other, so they want each other out. If you know what I mean.
I see it in your eyes.
Should we do a bit of wires? And corridors.
That is that song, right? Was that song?
Automatic doors. Got to get to you. That song is about to
see
say
this
through. I
Watch
do like
Ryle,
that song.
just YouTube Ryle and Wires and
It's
enjoy
beautiful.
that poignant moment.
Even moved Gary Barlow. So here was the veto competition. Oh, Ian had an issue going on, didn't he?
Oh, he was not well. Yeah, he said, "What? Ian, I'm get picked. What?"
Oh, he got picked for the veto, but then he didn't want to get picked.
I think I'm supposed to say Ian got picked, but he's not well.
No.
Because he hasn't had enough sleep.
He was in bed. I put, it looks like he's wanking. He said, I can't sleep and my heart is pounding. I've put, as he checked, he's not done some coke by accident. and then I put, Ian is getting medevaced out of the veto. Dr. Ottoman, come and get Ian out of this veto.
Well, yeah, he said he's got a sharp pain in his chest, and then I wrote medic as a joke.
Yeah.
And the next thing he was like, I'm going to go see the medic.
I thought Ian was going to be off on a stretcher at the show, didn't you?
Maybe.
Because of that warning at the start of the show, I was waiting for the thing that it was, you know. I thought
something that's never happened
yeah,
before.
I thought either someone's going to punch someone, or actually that's happened before, or you know, someone's going to some illness, or you know, some big dramatic thing. But that sort of just blew over, didn't it?
But we know what it's like to not have enough sleep. It's hard, isn't it?
What are you insinuating?
We've both had sleepless nights, and it's not very nice.
I've not been sleeping since March.
It's been a week.
Yeah, so Ian
For the whole pandemic.
Ian didn't have to tap out in the end, so that was good. So,
They did have to tap out the comp.
Oh, this comp sucked.
Did you not think it was weird? They didn't replace him with another player.
I didn't get that.
Well, give me the rule book. Show me the rule book. Show me the procedure for what happens.
I'd like to, but it's been incinerated along with your nest. So, this competition, do you enjoy the combination of sports and mathematics?
I don't enjoy mathematics on anything.
No one does.
I hate it. I can't do maths, so I didn't know what was going on.
This reminded me of the one where Christmas won it, even though she broke her leg. Do you remember?
Didn't Paul throw it?
Yeah, Paul got everyone to throw it.
Something that was a track, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Christmas won it, even though she had a broken leg. It reminded me of that one, so that gave me a bad flashback for starters. I put David is doing a good job hosting.
Oh, he was a gym teacher, wasn't he?
I thought he actually came into his own there, better than his usual style around the house. What? What's going on?
I think they called it math-cathlon, he said. But shouldn't it be...
Mathlon?
Shouldn't it... Yeah, or macathlon.
Math-cath. Yeah, you don't need the math-cath.
Not math-cathlon. Because it's a decathlon.
Yeah.
It's not a decathlon.
Mathlon.
Mathlon, yeah.
Yeah.
Should have been a mathlon.
Oh, they always get things like that wrong on Big
Or a
Brother.
mathcathlon.
It's like with the hyphen, they don't know what they're talking about. And then it was the whole thing where if you win a prize, you can swap it with someone.
Oh, is that one? Do you know what? I actually think that the overall vibe of the comps, you know, sometimes I complain about them being so cheesy. It's a little bit more classy this year. I think they've upped the sort of credibility levels because it's all stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, it's not like you don't have to like climb up a tower and dress as a knight or anything like that. There's been none of that kind of weirdness.
No, well, that's good. I'm glad it's tickling your fancy. This actually reminded me of one that Ian won back in the day. It's
too bad that he had to see the medic today.
Yeah,
then.
he said he could have done well in this one. Anyway,
He would have got the maths right, I'm sure, better than anyone else.
That was one where they did a competition based on draw something. Or draw some, whatever that game is.
Oh,
you know,
like Pictionary.
Yeah, that was actually quite an original video. A bit like that one they did with the beer cans, which we'll talk about. That's
good.
That was very cool. But anyway, let's not pay too many compliments.
So there was a thing around false starts, and if you false started,
I didn't get
you got
that.
eliminated.
I didn't get that.
I think you had to let go of the buzzer, the lights or whatever you were holding, the buttons, when the equation on the screen equaled
correct.
13
Yeah,
or
that was
something.
it,
But why
yeah.
was it 13? I don't understand why.
Don't know. Basically, everyone we liked went out immediately. Didn't they?
I think Dave won.
Yeah.
False started first, and then Bailey.
Yeah.
And then I said obviously the first thing that you can, the first prize you can get for being out first is the veto. And then Bailey took it, but I thought, what's the point of
taking it?
Bailey taking the veto?
Because you know you're going to lose it. But then you don't know what anything else is either. It's all a mystery, isn't it? No, I don't know. Yeah, I see what you mean.
She traded the veto for the gym program and a slot pass.
Yeah, but isn't it all at random until you're picking at the end?
I just think that whatever happened, I can't remember what happened now, but I think it was illogical. I didn't really understand the logic, but I think I've also written it down.
I think it's overcomplicated, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway, the upshot was Nicole decided to give $5,000 to Davon and took the unitard off of her. Because, I like to be the one who wears a costume. It's so funny.
Wait, isn't Nicole the one who said she owes Davon her win?
Yeah, because Davon voted for her over Paul.
Yeah. So maybe that's why.
So it's a good game move as well, I think, isn't it, to take the costume? And then in the diary room, Davon went, "Oh, thanks for doing that. I wouldn't have done the same to you, bitch."
No, and literally won't be returning the favour in the future, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Why has Ian got this puppet going on in his bed? What's going on with that?
Oh, he just likes it.
Nah, that needs to go. I don't trust a grown man with a puppet.
I think it might be part of his autism, don't you?
No, I think it was part of his Dirk Space Jammer thingamajiggle.
Was it?
I think so.
No, I think he took it in like, what's his name? Squid, yeah. Mr. Squiddy, whatever he was called.
Okay, apologies.
I think he did.
Oh, did we do the whole autism files? Did you?
Not
Do you actually
really.
know about that? No, I don't think you know, or maybe you do. Do you know about the others all taking a piss out of him for it?
In this house?
Yeah.
No.
There was all a big scandal. Sorry, listeners, because they already know. Basically, Memphis come into the room and he was like, I had to get away from him. And I can't remember if it was Danny or Nicole. Oh, actually, both of them were there. And they're going, the Rocky. And Memphis face like, it's just driving me nuts. Like, I can't even look at him. And they were just laughing, like cackling away at him.
Oh,
bad, isn't it?
It's bad.
Ian? What Ian? Yeah, so that was a big thing. And Nicole was laughing, and Nicole's meant to be like Ian's best friend in the
she
house.
is.
I told you she was evil.
But maybe it's like, you can laugh at it when it's your friend.
No, it wasn't like that.
Was it not?
No. And then Kaiser come out and did a thing on Twitter going, reality stars speak out against bullying in the Big Brother house and all this stuff.
Right.
So. But it was mean. But then
even you said you didn't like the Rocky in the other day.
Do you know what? I was about to say that.
And I said,
and then I was thinking, oh shit, it's what I said bad because looking at rocking does make me feel seasick, but I wouldn't take the piss out of him for it. I wouldn't be like, I'd just be like, oh.
Yeah, and there is part of me that thinks if you were living with someone all the time who was doing that all the time, then perhaps it would be a little bit frustrating at times.
Yeah.
Because imagine if you were sitting on the same sofa as them.
Yeah.
The sofa would be rocking as well.
Yeah, that's true. But you can feel like that and walk away without taking the piss and
of
being
course you can.
nasty.
Yeah.
Especially with Memphis being, should be older and wiser, really, but he's not.
Yeah.
And also,
Grandpa.
we've got more dirt on Memphis later, isn't it? Did you watch them
Yeah,
clips?
but it's all a little bit inconclusive
Yeah,
with
that
the
is
one
the
that
thing.
Big Brother released a statement
I
for.
actually don't think he said something. Should
But
we
the
just
other,
cover it now?
the other one I've watched that clip, but I haven't looked into it any further, but it doesn't sound right.
Yeah, basically, people are saying Memphis said the M word. I listened to the clip. I don't actually think he did.
He was going to say Nicole, wasn't
yeah, I think if he had, Cody would have looked more shocked.
Yeah.
But then he did say
Don't
something
say that,
no,
but...
don't worry, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that word in a million years. He said another word, which is a racial slur,
but
it's just very casually.
And also in front of Christmas and Kevin, who neither reacted. So I'm like, is that something that I've missed? Is it okay? But it can't be okay. You know when sometimes words are okay here, but not here.
That's true.
Like, for example, you said...
That's true.
You smoke a load of fags.
Yeah.
And then to an American, they might go like, what?
Yeah.
Because here, that just means a cigarette.
Yeah.
But, okay, you could say it. We would know if you were being offensive.
Yeah.
Somebody went, you fucking fag to me. I'd know what they meant. But, like, It's not in common use, so it's not offensive. But that word